Let us be honest. That was exciting, eh? Hello, guys. Welcome back to another video. This is the Football Connect LFC. I'm your awesome, and we're back again with another one. I'm gonna be talking a bit weird because I'm feeling it to the here right now, but just bear with me, people. It was an amazing game. I'm going to try to analyze today's game, give you a bit of what we learned today and what really impressed us watching the game between Liverpool and Athletic Bilbao. We did see a lot. I think we did see what Arne Slot is trying to achieve in terms of tactics and what he wants to do with the front three or maybe four, maybe front six. I don't know. We're going to talk about it in this video. Don't forget to click the like button and subscribe because we have already seen the weaknesses and the strength at the same time. So it's going to be exciting to listen to this. So bear with us. Let's get into the video. So first of all, I'm going to put on this chart. Nobody really ever talk about this chart, but look at the level of dominance that Liverpool were dominating in this game. We scored 3 goals from this dominance from the first half. I don't want to lie to you. The first half was fluid. The movement of the ball, everything that was happening, it was so fluid that it was amazing to watch. I was really impressed by the way Liverpool were playing in the first half. As you can see on the screen, it's really clear. Liverpool were all over in dominance. This was them in dominant position, and of course we scored a goal in a free kick. Then we continued dominating until maybe when we got to 60 minutes, because as you can see, we are still trying by all means to get the fitnesses of these boys up, but also not only the fitnesses, we are trying by all means to get this team to gel. And I think that's one thing that Arne Slot is working very hard to do to make this team start giving us an important assessment of what we're gonna see in the season and what's gonna be happening in the game. But it is amazing to see, by the way, people. And as you can see, we continued the game. They had a level of dominance in the end of the game. They tried by all means to take over, and Salah missed the penalty. That was it. Let's now talk about the players individually because, as you can see, their ratings from from soccer something. What's this name of this app? From is it Sofa Soccer? Yeah, sorry, their rating. I'm actually confused. Why is Florian Wirtz's rating this low? I think he was really somebody who was really connecting a lot of dots. Or maybe it's just my eye test that are telling me that he was really good, but they don't rate him because maybe he didn't assist or what. But he was the guy before the assist. I don't know if that even matters now in football. But anyway, he's the one with the lowest rate, which is really confusing. But let's talk about it. Let's talk about our front man, Hugo Ekitike. One thing I've learned about this guy, as you can see his hit zone right now, he is more than just a striker. He's a striker who's never in the striking position. And that is really important. That is really pivotal in what the Liverpool team is really trying to build because we are still playing with that element of a false nine, yet we have a number 9, somebody who can link up things, who can help out in terms of development. He's there on the left, he's there on the right, wherever he can be flourishing or he can be fruitful, he can help the team to progress well. He is over there. He had a shot which was saved by the goalkeeper and the other one which was blocked. 2 shots really for a number 9. I want to see more. But one thing I can tell you, I'm excited. His first assist from the Mo Salah goal, it was amazing the way he was able to move with the ball, use his physique in front of the players, went in and he was able to cross the ball in. The first goal was scored. He did the same thing again from the same side left. Then they got a free kick which was crossed by Florian Wirtz. There is still a lot of things we can see in terms of positioning wise. I feel like maybe when we're hitting the balls there. And one thing I have to say that people might never really gonna admit, he's really good, Hugo Ekitike, at kicking the ball so well to put it at the place where the player must supposed to receive it. I saw it in this game. It was really pivotal in the assist for Salah and what he was doing in the game. But the link-up play, the press from the top, it's amazing. I want to see more from that. I was really impressed by that. That's what Hugo Ekitike offered. Let's talk about Cody Gakpo because he had one of the most berserk games, one of the games which I felt like he dominated in terms of his presence, making sure that he counts in terms of what he was doing. I should have, if I was him, I would have let that goal which was scored by him maybe go to Hugo. because Hugo is still the first guy. He needs that beginner's goal because after that Hugo was taken out of the game. But scored two goals. One world, by the way, by the pass from Gravenberg. One world for that Cody Gakpo scored. Then the other one went in and he scored the other side by mistake because it hit his face. Nothing Giorgio Mamadashvili was going to do. Then he went in to score the winning goal. I felt like he was an amazing, maybe 9 out of 10 performance, 8 out of 10 performance. He was really dominant. He was moving well. He struggled in the first half of the game in terms of for going well with fluidity of the others, because the others felt like they were really together. They were in sync. They were working together to help each other in terms of dominating and showing so much in the game. And I think we have to be honest, that's what we want to see more of when we are playing in this game. It's really, really important. And I think he will get there, Cody Gakpo. I'm sure about that. But he had an amazing performance. Florian Wirtz, something that is really confusing. How do you give him a rating of 6? Doesn't make sense, because really when you're watching, you can see the importance of Florian Wirtz having that number 10 position, how he is really, really good at making sure that the ball progress, the 1-2 touches, dropping deep, moving, going forward, helping the team in attack as well as in defense. It's out of this world what this kid can do. And I'm really, really excited to see how he's going to be when there's now that understanding of knowing each other's position as a team and being able to move so properly. Because sometimes you could see he holds the ball, releasing, and the player doesn't get to the ball. That's not his mistake in losing the ball. That's him expecting and hoping that the player has a football brain to cover the distance and take advantages of the spaces that he's opening. And I feel like if these players that he's playing around with start to understand that kind of play the way he does it, it's gonna be amazing. I'm telling you, he's gonna be really, really good Florian Wirtz. I'm telling you. Then we go to the Egyptian king, of course, scored the goal for the assist from Hugo Ekitike, covering that right position. As you can see with the heat map, he was covering the most important parts, making sure that he was linking up with Florian Wirtz, coming back in defense when he need to, taking advantages of the run, moving with the bomb. Of course, he had a penalty which he skied it, as you can see there. Then the goal that he scored from Hugo Ekitike. There's two more to see from Salah. That's how Salah is, even though I felt like he started a bit late at this moment, but he's now picking up pace. It's gonna be an amazing it's gonna be an amazing season which we are getting into. We move on to Gravenberg. I just felt like this man was everywhere. Defensive, attacking, he was everywhere. I felt like today he was the heartbeat of everything that was happening in Liverpool. The way he was destroying that midfield, whatever that Bilbao were trying to do from that midfield, they ended up just hitting the big long balls to the back because they just could not go up and pass Ryan Gravenberg, because he was really, really pivotal in stopping so many of their attack. We'll talk about something that I'll talk about in the end. It's really important that you really wait for this. He had a shot which was saved, and that's when the goal was scored by Gakpo. Then he also had another one which he hit, and it had an amazing save from the goalkeeper. I think he was on fire, and I want to see more from this. Dominic Soberslai, his link-up play, knowing when to do, how to do the passes, it was really, really amazing. Did not see so much from him, or maybe should I say what I expected to see more from him, but what he offers, which was really important, was working in that double pivot alongside Gravenberg, knowing when they go in attack and in defense, it's really important. And maybe when they need to be together in that middle part of the game, it's amazing. And I'm really, really excited to see how far we can go as a team with the way we started, the way we played. It's going to be amazing, that's for sure. And we go to the back line. Milos Kerkez. Milos Kerkez today, I don't know if people really paid attention. He was told by the manager to not overlap that much and maybe try to maintain in terms of defensive. Hence why we didn't see so much of him. He was more in the back line rather than going forward. We saw Fimpong on the other end. He was given that freedom to go cause chaos attacking wise. And Milos today was more helping defense. When he was not going to defense, it either Ryan Gravenberg would have come back to form that back three. Then most of the times he was always in attack. As you can see, 90 minutes, he hovered that left and they struggled to break him down. Wataru ended up playing as a DM. I think he held that Van Dijk position so well. Of course, you might not really like what the goals which were scored, but it gives you an idea of what's happening. So he played so well. Wataru Endo, he was winning the duels, he was pushing the players, he was trying by all means to be very pivotal. Pass accuracy, I think it used to be around the 90s because he was really, really good at what the team was hoping for and expecting to see from them. And of course, Ibu. Ibu always one of the best defenders we have in the club. We are hoping that he signs a new contract. That thing has been going for some time. But how important he was knowing when to go out in terms of helping in attack, but also standing and helping in defense. It was amazing, and I cannot wait to see what the manager is thinking of and what he's trying to achieve this season because there is direction of what's going to happen, and I can't wait to see what Ibu does. Of course, Jeremy Frimpong, he was given, as you can see from his heat map, he was given the right to just overlap to keep bombing going forward, and he did so many times. He was when you see that hidden map on the side of his goal, it's because he was going on the attack, and it's really important to see. And I was really, really excited to see what we saw, and I cannot wait to see how far the team can go. But you have to watch out that Jeremy Fimpong is gonna be a problem being one of the people who joined in and performing like this just makes it easy to fit in with the team. Of course, Giorgio Mamadashvili was really good at this position. That crazy goal that he pulled out from, it was amazing. So I can't wait to see how far this team can go. But it did dominate the team. They showed up. They tried by means to do so. When the attacking was moving, it was amazing. At some point, it reminded me of the attacking the Red Arrows when Phil Coutinho and Bobby Firmino were still there when we were hitting teams on the counter attack. We did see some of those glimpses in this game, and I'm excited to see how we build from that and how we can even become bigger from those positions. I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section. So remember, I told you that things that I'm going to try to cover in the end, which is really important concerning the team. I did notice something as we go in on attack, I think we are leaving ourselves more exposed behind the scene rather than what we can do. And I just worry a bit that it cannot happen. So it's going to be exciting, to be honest. Let's see what we do. We have to learn to stop the teams who are hitting us on the counter, but also make sure that we use a proper way of controlling the attack going forward. So don't forget to click the like button, subscribe to Connect. I'll see you on another one. Peace. Subscribe to the Connect.